Alrighty, hey there guys, AJ here, aka Brown 95, coming at you guys with a Philadelphia Eagles theme team gameplay. I've had some comments on the last theme team update, which will be coming out tomorrow, by the way, for people asking me to play with the Eagles theme team, and so I decided to do that today, just because the Eagles did get a couple of brand new cards for their squad. And again, shoutouts to my guy Toxic Chetty for letting me use his account. He is my thumbnail editor. His link is always in the description, guys. Go check him out. Go give him a follow. He's a really cool dude. But today, guys, we got the brand new A.J. Brown for the Eagles theme team. Almost said Seahawks by mistake. A.J. Brown for the Eagles theme team. His stats are really good. 97 speed, 98 jumping, 99 acceleration. I do have the Eagles strat item on him, and I also do have similar strategy items that I have on my Seahawks theme team. The thing is with this A.J. Brown, I don't think he really did enough for me to say, yeah, he's an incredible wide receiver. Like, I would honestly say, if you're an Eagles fan, maybe you could probably wait for this redux, this redux for AJ Brown. I really was not a fan of him today overall. I think he's good, but he didn't really stand out to me that much to where, he was like, oh my god, incredible, So I think AJ is good, but definitely not worth the price tag that he is right now, for certain. And also his ability buckets, like he does get mid and elite for free, which I've talked about with Baldwin. I think is still a good ability. But he also does get deep out and red zone threat for 1 AP as well. And then his second bucket, he can get bruiser and route technician for 1 AP. Now this route tech costs a whopping 6,000 training to do. So be mindful of that if you want to build that for him. Obviously, probably it's just better to do the route tag on AJ. But I was kind of mixed on AJ. Probably need to play with this card a little bit more, as today was a bit of a rough stream overall. It just felt like today was a lot more tilting action happening than normal. We also got a brand new Quez Watkins for the Eagles theme team. Now, Quez Watkins, I was actually not, I did not hate this card. 98 speed, 99 acceleration. Definitely a fantastic budget beast for the Eagles theme team for the rest of the year. Now, I don't know if he'll be in the lineup for the rest of the year, as there probably will be better Eagles receivers, like when the new Harold Carmichael comes out for Ultimate Legends. Maybe they get an Art Monk for Ultimate Legends if they decide, my guy Chetty decides to use him, along with a couple of other, receivers. Maybe they might get a Terrell Owens later on, who knows. But this Quez Watkins is actually pretty good for a budget receiver. 98 speed, 99 excel. Really good stats overall. I think Quez Watkins was very, very good as a receiver. He does get short out elite for 1 AP and deep out elite for 1 AP. I rocked short out on him today because I played him outside receiver. And I had Devonta Smith playing the slot receiver today. Also, speaking of things I did today, I went out and grabbed Jalen Hurts for the Eagles theme team, as, we do have the receiving core for the Eagles theme team, basically, apart from Zach Ertz, who's on the Cardinals. So I felt like today grabbing Jalen Hurts. Now, honestly, if I were rocking this team going forward, I would probably use Cunningham, just because he does get 1 AP, cheaper past lead elite. But Cunningham is about double the price, and especially the fact that he is a power-up legend, meaning you got to pay more to get the discount. I don't know. I don't know what I would do personally overall. We got some other cards too, Jason Kelsey and whatnot. I'll go over them when we go to the Eagles lineup tomorrow. And then today, guys, with a defense overall, we rocked some solid defensive players today. CJ Gardner-Johnson. You know what? CJ Gardner-Johnson, I think he's pretty solid on the Eagles team, but I feel like he did not make the plays he should have. Personally, I think there was some plays, like there was one play where he came down. I had like him at a curl flat, and the guy threw a check down. He came down, he busted his ass down from the curl flat, but he didn't knock the ball out. And I have flat zone KO on him at the time. Now I'm going to try deep in because, it's 1 AP. It gives me an extra AP to work with for players like, say, for example, players like Deion Sanders, putting him in here, which, speaking of him, I put him in just now over guys like Harold Carmichael. I hate that Harold Carmichael cornerback. I think it is complete garbage. Honestly, if I was making this team, I would have quick sold that card like that when I was playing with him. I hated that Harold Carmichael. I think he's fucking terrible. Rasul Douglas and Darius Slay, though, are pretty solid overall. Obviously, they could use some upgrades on the pass rush. Interior defensive line is definitely lacking for the Eagles team. But with that being said, though, guys, enjoy the gameplay. All right, as we get into the gameplay, we got Devonta Smith, Rasul Douglas, and Keith Byars for my opponent's top three. And then for myself, we've got Harold Carmichael, CJ Gardner-Johnson, and A.J. Brown. So yes, it is a bit of an Eagles versus Eagles matchup here. But we are in his playoffs, though. So really want to win this game because obviously a couple of reasons. One, I would like to not get the guy a Super Bowl. And two, we also have a situation to where I was not having a good day streaming yesterday. I just was not having fun. So obviously I would like to have gotten the win here. So 1st and 10 here, the 2nd and 6, we do get the check down to Keith Byars. 1st and 10, once again, take another swing route out to Keith Byars. Does get around a guy, but, unfortunately does get tackled after a 5-yard gain. So 2nd and 5 here. Definitely want to try and establish the run a small amount with Keith Byars because I actually have not used this Keith Byars, so I want to see how he plays overall. I've heard some good things about him, so I want to give it a try. So 3rd and 3, I do think this is a cover 3, so I do fire the ball over to A.J. Brown. He does make the catch. I believe it was cover 3. Right here, play action bootleg, he does call man coverage, so A.J. Brown does fry him on the route tech, and he does get a good catch down the field. So pretty good start overall on offense. I'm liking what we're doing. We're moving the ball pretty effectively. 1st and 10, after we motion over Zach Ertz, we do get a nice run there with Keith Byars once again. Keith Byars is definitely my workhorse back for this team, for my lineup at least. I would like to see if we could get DeMarco Murray back for this team. I think, DeMarco Murray, or even say a LaShawn McCoy. Hopefully soon he gets an upgrade. I do see that it is man after I motion over Quez Watkins on the drag. That is my own fault. I did not, with it being man, I completely blanked on the corner route, so I did miss a touchdown. So 4th and 5 here, trying to convert. He does send an all-out pressure, and unfortunately the offensive line is just too stupid to pick it up, but, he did send more than I was blocking. So, good to him, but, Jesus Christ, should not have gotten sacked that fucking quick. So 1st and 10 here, seam shot right down the middle. This guy's offense was pretty much that. We do go into the second quarter, tied at 0. I will say this, I hate this dude's offense. I'm not very, you guys know I'll be, keen on saying if I don't like somebody's scheme or if I do like somebody's scheme. This is why I didn't like this guy's scheme. He was a no-huddle fucking piece of crap, and oh my god, I hate no-huddlers. I hate no-huddle guys. They're some of the more annoying players you can face online. And the stupid thing is that they can get away with it too because of the fact that with no-huddle, there is no, penalty. There's not that much of a penalty. So 4th and 7 here. This is why I fucking hate this Harold Carmichael card. You see that he's in position to make a play there. He was right there, but for some reason, he just does not fucking do so. Oh my lord, was I furious about that. And, as they say in Madden, if, you drop a pick, your opponent is going to ultimately score a touchdown later that drive. And sure enough, as we have it here, empty base, we do play our responsibility. But unfortunately, we give up a touchdown. So, yay! Good fucking lord, I hate this game sometimes. So, 1st and 10 here, find Quez Watkins underneath on the drag. For my offense, guys, for the offense I was using yesterday with the Eagles team, I was still using my Broncos offense. I still like using that offense. It's one of the more fun ones in the game for me. It's very similar to the Packers offense, but it's not because at the same time though, because the Packers offense doesn't. The Broncos offense has read options, whereas the Packers does not. We do find A.J. Brown on the corner route. Not A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith on the corner route, and we do pick up the new set of downs. So just after the 2-minute warning. So again, once we go behind the drag route with Quez Watkins underneath, and we actually do take this in for a touchdown with the new Quez Watkins. So yay, new card gameplay, because I'm not the greatest when it comes to incorporating new cards into the game. So. But 1st and 10 here, he does try a seam shot again. We hit him with a fumble, and we pick up the fumble. Thank God, man. Oh my God. Those type of players need to be fumbling, more often than the average player if you're calling consistent no-huddles. So 1st and 10 here, try a bit of a play-action crossing pattern. Luckily, though, here, I did take a bit of a quarterback hit, which is good because I was planning to throw it to B, and he was actually trying to get back there with his user, so I would have absolutely got picked if I didn't get back there. So 2nd and 10 here, we just find the underneath route to Zach Ertz. 3rd and 1 here, we do go with a bit of an option here. This time we hand it off with Byars, and touchdown. Yay. I'm just kidding once again. But we do get another touchdown with Keith Byars. So 2 touchdowns in the last 30 seconds for the team. Great start, honestly. I was really happy with that, but I'm not very happy with this Harold Carmichael. I hate this Harold Carmichael card. I think he's just fucking terrible. One of the worst cornerbacks I have used all year from a high overall standpoint. And that's saying something because I had guys like fucking, I've used guys like freaking 5'9" DJ Reed on my team. I would rather use the DJ Reed over this Harold Carmichael. God, he was so terrible. But you know who's not terrible is the new Weapon X. Not the old Weapon X, Brian Dawkins. Coming over, getting the pick, ultimately decide to take it to the half. Now, with regards to the Weapon X, I do understand that he does have a new card coming out tomorrow. The Eagles team lineup, I have it recorded. I will be working on it tonight, if not early tomorrow morning, because of the fact that obviously, you know, I do need a video for the tomorrow, and I'm already behind on schedule because I meant to upload this yesterday, but unfortunately, I had other commitments that took me away from doing so. So as we get a sack there with the defensive line, so 3rd and 10 here again. Wants a no huddle. Here's what I don't understand about no huddlers. You guys take a sack and shit like that. You know, why do you go back? Why do you go into the no huddle and think, oh, I saw something good? Like, bro, you got bagged. Like, why would you go back and I don't get it. Harold Carmichael coming over and getting the pick. The only good thing he did all day. God fucking damn, I hate that Carmichael card. He's so goddamn ass. But with the Eagles team, now, before people start asking, this is not mine. This belongs to my thumbnail editor, Toxic Chetty. His account his Twitter is in the description. Right here though, this is where I wish what made me decide to use Cunningham. I had AJ Brown on the post. I unfortunately did not get the time to throw it. So 3rd and 5 here. Once again, we did take out of an under pressure penalty and ultimately kick the 3 and go on to defense. But with it comes to the Eagles team, there's no guarantee that the lineup tomorrow will have the brand new Brian Dawkins. Now, obviously, the next lineup after that if I have to help him, I will see to it that I help him. But for the most part, when it comes to the lineup tomorrow, guys, we more than likely will only have the Weapon X that's in the lineup right now. As you see, the 1st and 10, he does take a sack after we basically take away his only passing option after that on that play. So 2nd and 23 here. I'm definitely scrambling to find some defense. He does do he accidentally double taps A, and he does throw the ball too quick. So 3rd and 23 after that. I don't know what I was using there. I should have absolutely used that post. AJ Brown does break a couple of tackles, and he does go down at the 34-yard line. So 4th and 1, that was a very bad defensive play by me. I just feel so stupid for doing that. So here I'm shading underneath, trying to make sure that nothing gets beat over the top. But you know what? Something gets beat over the top. My God, I can't talk. Oh man, this game is so frustrating to play, and it doesn't help. And when you got fucking wackos like this dude, just no huddling. Oh my God, I cannot stand these type of fucking players, man. Oh my God, they're probably worse than goddamn fucking they're not worse than meta players because actually they kind of fall into the same boat at times. But yeah, I hate no huddles. Like I wish there was a bigger penalty to no huddle. Like if you after like 2 tries your players are all completely gassed, or they get like a severe ratings drop, I think it would incentivize less no huddling. And also like when you do go back into the huddle, if you do consistently no huddle, your players should still be tired if, you know, they have a little bit of a break, even after a timeout. Like, just find a way to get rid of this no huddle shit. It's so fucking terrible. God, do I hate this shit. God, do I hate it. 1st and 10, though, he does find his tight end over there. He does drop the ball. Thought he would have caught that for some reason, but he doesn't catch it. So 2nd and 10 here. The play selection's in the screen, so whatever. Fucking just rolling with it at this point because you know, I'm already recording my voice. So Jordan Hicks gets in the backfield, gets a nice tackle there. So 3rd and 9, again, with the no huddle shit. Oh my God. Like, have I mentioned I hate no huddle? Have I mentioned I hate it? Because God, do I hate it. But William Perry abuses the guard in the middle of the defense. Ultimately, he takes a sack and does take his field goal. So that's pretty, and he also did he actually tried to onside us, but we actually just come out on onside recovery, and we picked the ball up. So 2nd and 7 here after that 3-yard run. I'm just looking to milk clock at this point and just get out of here with this game with the win. I'm going to play as much of I'm going to be as annoying to him as he is to me. 3rd and 5 here, though. We do find Zach Ertz over the middle, and he actually does catch the ball, which is a huge first down. Obviously, now we're in the 2-minute warning. Get them with a read option on this one. We actually keep it with Jalen Hurts, and we take off, get into the first down marker, and then slide down. And that was basically the end of this game. I'm just showing you the rest of these clips just for the formality aspect, because I do want to do like a little bit of an outro to talk to you guys. But anyways, guys, thank you guys all so much for the support recently. We have been growing at a pretty great rate. I'm very happy with it. Obviously, growing on YouTube is not ever easy, nor is it fun at times. But you guys dropping subscriptions, dropping likes, dropping comments, all that stuff does make me happy to see, guys. And I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy the content, even if it is stuff like just Eagles team content instead of just Seahawks, as we do get a sack there with Javon Curse. It does mean a lot. It does mean quite a bit to me, you guys. It is very much appreciated. Seahawks team, as I talked about, will be next week. We'll be back on schedule. But for the most part, guys, hope you guys have a great weekend. Hopefully your teams win in the playoffs. For myself personally, I've got the Chiefs beating the Jaguars. I've got the Bills beating the Bengals beating the Bills. I originally said in my bracket that I was going to have the Bills win. But after the showing they had against the Dolphins, I don't know. I don't think that they're going to be able to come out with the victory. And then in the NFC side, I've got the Eagles beating the Giants, and I don't think that game's going to be very close. And then we've got the Niners beating the Cowboys. And I think that game will be a lot closer than people are talking about, because I think that game's going to be a pretty close game. It's a very good it's a very good defensive matchup in my opinion. Niners and Cowboys both have really good defenses, and I do think that will be a very good game to watch come Sunday night. So as we ended off with the Rasul Douglas pick there, if you guys did like this video and want to see more content like this, hit the like button below. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Also follow me over on Twitch. That is where these gameplays come from, guys. Twitch.tv/JedaBro95. Link is in the description. And I will see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.